Should Kyle and Dorit give it another shot? Yes or no? I kind of feel like you should let it.
Stop scrolling right now, because what just leaked from the Beverly Hills courtroom is so explosive it's about to blow up the entire Real Housewives franchise. Dorit Kemsley didn't just fight back, she dropped a nuclear bomb. A secret tape has surfaced, and in it, Andy Cohen, the man who controls everything at Bravo, is caught red-handed telling Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne, "If you have to get physical, do whatever it takes to shut her up permanently." The moment this tape was played in court, Kyle and Erika completely lost it. Kyle was sobbing uncontrollably, screaming it wasn't supposed to go this far, while Erika looked like she'd seen a ghost. But Dorit? She sat there stone cold and said just one line that destroyed them. "Your tears mean nothing. You try to break me, now I'm breaking all of you." Then the judge dropped the hammer, $35 million fine plus a serious warning of criminal charges. This isn't just drama anymore. This is betrayal at the highest level. Was Andy Cohen really ordering an attack? Did Kyle and Erika go too far? And how much more is Dorit hiding? The truth is uglier than anyone imagined, and it's only getting worse. Keep watching because the next revelation is going to shock you even more. To truly understand how this once glamorous sisterhood turned into a bloodbath in court, you have to go back to the very beginning of their toxic relationship. For nearly a decade, Dorit Kemsley, Kyle Richards, and Erika Jayne ruled Real Housewives of Beverly Hills like untouchable queens. They jetted off on private vacations, defended each other fiercely at every reunion, partied like royalty, and publicly swore they were sisters for life. On camera, they hugged, cried together, and preached loyalty above everything else. But behind the filtered Instagram posts, designer bags, and expensive champagne toasts, a dark poison was quietly destroying everything. It all started cracking during Dorit's terrifying armed home invasion in 2021. While she was drowning in trauma, fear, and PTSD, desperately begging her so-called sisters for emotional support, Kyle was completely distracted by her own crumbling marriage to Mauricio. She slowly started pulling away. Erika, still bitter from her own massive financial scandal, allegedly began mocking Dorit behind her back. Insiders claim she called Dorit's "poor me" attitude exhausting and her money problems shady. Passive-aggressive comments turned into icy silence. Group chats went dead. Luxury trips became silent battlegrounds. Then came the ultimate betrayal. While Dorit's multi-million-dollar mansion was heading toward foreclosure and her divorce from PK turned ugly, the two women she trusted most completely vanished when she needed them the most. Not only that, leaked reports suggest they actively leaked damaging information to the press to destroy her reputation. That pain didn't break Dorit, it turned her ice cold. Over the next 2 years, she secretly recorded hundreds of hours of private conversations. Conversations that allegedly captured Kyle and Erika laughing about her trauma, admitting they leaked her personal struggles, and even plotting to get her fired from the show. And here's where Andy Cohen quietly entered the picture. Multiple insiders now claim the Bravo boss had been pulling strings behind the scenes for years, encouraging Kyle and Erika to protect the franchise at all costs and keep Dorit under control. What started as small jealousy and petty fights had grown into a full-blown war. A war that eventually turned violent, leading to that fateful night that put Kyle and Erika in handcuffs and dragged Andy Cohen's name straight into the courtroom firestorm. This wasn't just a friendship breaking apart. This was a sisterhood exploding in the most brutal way possible. And the worst part? The biggest secrets haven't even come out yet. Now brace yourselves, because today's courtroom hearing turned into the most humiliating and explosive spectacle in Real Housewives history. The tension was suffocating the moment Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne walked into the courtroom wearing ankle monitors. Kyle's eyes were swollen and red from crying. Erika tried to look composed, but her hands were visibly shaking. These two powerful women, who once ruled the franchise, now stood before the judge like broken shadows of their former selves. They did the unthinkable. Kyle went first. Her voice cracked as tears poured down her face. She looked toward Dorit's side and sobbed, "Dorit, we were sisters. We let jealousy and fear destroy everything. I'm so sorry. Please, forgive us." Erika, fighting back heavy sobs, added desperately, "We came to your home that night out of pure rage. It was a horrible mistake. We'll do anything to make this right. Just don't destroy us." For a few seconds, the entire courtroom fell silent. Many thought their emotional apology might actually soften the situation. But then Dorit's lawyer stood up and delivered the brutal response that shook everyone. Dorit Kemsley rejects their apology completely. Words mean nothing after they broke into her home, physically attacked her, and tried to silence her forever. This was premeditated violence. The rejection was ice-cold and merciless. Kyle collapsed into uncontrollable sobbing, covering her face. Erika looked devastated and completely broken. The pain in the room was unbearable. But here's where the first major twist hit like a thunderbolt. Just as the judge was about to respond, Dorit's legal team dropped a devastating bombshell. They played the secret tape. In the chilling audio, Andy Cohen's voice is clearly heard telling Kyle and Erika, "If you have to get physical to make her delete those tapes, then do what you need to do. We'll handle the consequences later." She cannot be allowed to destroy this franchise. The entire courtroom gasped in shock. Kyle started crying even harder, whispering through tears. It wasn't supposed to go this far. Erika looked furious and trapped at the same time. The judge's face changed instantly. He slammed his gavel and warned that this new evidence could lead to serious conspiracy charges against all three, including Andy Cohen. Then came the second hammer. The judge ordered Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne to pay a staggering $35 million in damages and fines to Dorit for physical injuries, emotional trauma, loss of privacy, and more. Medical reports showed Dorit had suffered a concussion, deep bruises, and severe ongoing PTSD from the attack. The judge also ordered both women to remain on ankle monitors, banned any contact with Dorit, and scheduled an urgent follow-up hearing. This was no longer just a personal feud. Andy Cohen's alleged involvement had turned it into a franchise-threatening scandal. Kyle was heard whispering, "We've lost everything." Erika sat frozen in disbelief. The emotional apology, Dorit's savage rejection, and the $35 million ruling have taken this war to a whole new level. But even the shocking courtroom meltdown isn't the end. Because what leaked right after the hearing is about to make the $35 million ruling look small. What did Dorit's team submit next? And how much deeper does this conspiracy actually go? The drama is spiraling out of control, and the worst is yet to come. But just when everyone thought the courtroom drama had reached its peak, a second devastating twist exploded that changed the entire case forever. Right after the judge announced the shocking $35 million ruling, Dorit's legal team submitted even more explosive evidence, a series of chilling emails and messages that proved Andy Cohen wasn't just aware of the plan, he allegedly encouraged it. In one damning email, Andy Cohen reportedly wrote to Kyle and Erika, "Handle Dorit before she releases anything else. The franchise cannot afford another scandal. Do what's necessary." The new evidence was so clear and damaging that the judge immediately called for a short recess. When the session resumed, Kyle was visibly shaking and sobbing louder than before. Erika looked completely defeated and furious at the same time. The judge's face hardened as he warned both women that this new proof could lead to serious criminal conspiracy charges, not just against them, but possibly against others at Bravo. Within minutes of the hearing ending, the internet went completely nuclear. Clips of Kyle and Erika crying and begging for mercy spread like wildfire. The hashtags #AndyCohenExposed and #35 million ruling shot to #1 worldwide on Twitter with millions of posts in just hours. TikTok was flooded with side-by-side videos comparing their emotional courtroom breakdown to their old loyal sisters' speeches, racking up tens of millions of views overnight. TMZ dropped exclusive footage from outside the courthouse showing Kyle being helped into a car while still in tears and Erika storming off angrily. Major sponsors started panicking and pulling out immediately. One high-level insider told reporters, "This has gone from juicy drama to a complete legal and moral disaster." Inside the Housewives cast, the fear is palpable. Several cast members are reportedly in shock, with some sending frantic messages saying no one is safe anymore. But even with all this chaos and destruction, the biggest bombshell is still waiting to drop. Insiders close to Dorit claim she is preparing to release one final piece of evidence in the next hearing, something so personal and damaging that it could not only increase the $35 million ruling dramatically, but also bring down more powerful figures at Bravo. The war is far from over. And what comes next might destroy everything we thought we knew about Real Housewives. The internet has completely lost its mind. Within hours of the hearing, #Andy Cohen exposed and #35 million ruling exploded to the top of trending lists worldwide with over 18 million posts in less than 24 hours. TikTok is drowning in reaction videos, slow-motion breakdowns of Kyle's tears, Erika's devastated face, and Dorit's ice-cold rejection, already crossing 140 million views overnight. The comment sections have turned into an all-out battlefield. One viral Twitter thread with millions of views declared, Andy Cohen telling them to get physical? This is the biggest betrayal in Bravo history. Dorit ate them alive. On the other side, furious fans are defending Kyle and Erika. A Reddit post gaining massive upvotes says, their apology looked sincere. Dorit is enjoying destroying them. This witch hunt has gone too far. The divide is brutal and deeply personal. Team Dorit is celebrating her strength and demanding full payment of the $35 million plus jail time, calling Kyle, Erika, and Andy Cohen hypocrites who finally got exposed. Team Kyle and Erika is accusing Dorit of being heartless and vengeful, claiming their emotional breakdown was real and the fine is excessive. Inside the Housewives cast, the panic is real. Garcelle Beauvais reportedly sent messages saying, "This is heartbreaking to watch. No one wins here." Sutton Strake was allegedly seen crying while watching the hearing footage. Lisa Rinna deleted her recent posts after a cryptic story that simply read, "Unbelievable." Even Teddy Mellencamp liked several posts supporting Dorit's strong stance. But the real earthquake is happening at Bravo headquarters. Executives are in full-blown crisis mode, holding emergency meetings around the clock. Multiple major sponsors have already pulled their funding, calling the situation toxic, criminal, and completely out of control. One high-level anonymous executive told insiders, "This isn't reality TV anymore. This is a public relations nightmare that could end the entire Real Housewives franchise forever." Andy Cohen has gone completely radio silent. Sources close to him say he is both furious and terrified about what might come next. Yet, even with all this chaos and destruction, the biggest bombshell is still waiting to drop in the next hearing. But even with the emotional apologies, the brutal rejection, the $35 million ruling, and Andy Cohen's shocking exposure, the real nightmare is still unfolding behind the scenes. According to a bombshell leak from inside the courthouse that just surfaced, Dorit's legal team is preparing to submit one final piece of devastating evidence in the next hearing, a secret phone call recording from just hours before the violent attack. In this chilling audio, Andy Cohen is allegedly heard giving direct instructions to Kyle and Erika on how to handle Dorit permanently. The Bravo boss reportedly says, "If she refuses to delete the tapes, do whatever is necessary. We cannot let her take down the entire franchise." When this tape is played in open court, it could turn the case from a personal feud into a massive conspiracy scandal that threatens the future of the whole Real Housewives empire. Insiders say Kyle completely broke down again after hearing about this new evidence, while Erika is reportedly furious and desperate. Dorit's team has made their position crystal clear. They are not backing down for anything. Dorit herself issued a powerful statement saying, "Their tears and apologies mean nothing. They came to destroy me with help from the top. Now the truth is coming out." The judge has already scheduled an urgent follow-up hearing in just 7 days. Sources claim he is taking the new evidence extremely seriously and may increase the financial penalty even further while considering criminal referrals. Bravo executives are now in total panic mode, with strong rumors swirling that the network is seriously considering canceling the entire Beverly Hills franchise to save itself from total collapse. The stakes have never been higher. Kyle and Erika's careers are hanging by a thread. Their reputations are in ruins. Andy Cohen's legacy is under fire, and their freedom is at real risk. This story is spiraling faster than anyone can control. Will the new tape be played in open court? Will the $35 million ruling turn into something even bigger? Will Andy Cohen be forced to testify? Or will a last-minute settlement try to save what's left of the empire? The courtroom war is reaching its most dangerous and explosive point yet. The next hearing will decide the fate of everyone involved, and nothing will ever be the same again. Oh my God, can you even process what just happened in that courtroom? Dorit released the secret tape exposing Andy Cohen. Kyle and Erika broke down crying and begging for mercy, and the judge slammed them with a massive $35 million fine. This is hands down the darkest and most explosive chapter in Real Housewives history. Now I need to hear from you right now. Drop your hottest and most honest take in the comments below. I read every single one. Do you think Dorit was right to reject their apology so brutally? Was the $35 million fine fair or too harsh? Should Kyle and Erika face actual jail time for what they did? And most importantly, if that final tape with Andy Cohen gets played in the next hearing, should the entire Real Housewives of Beverly Hills franchise be canceled forever? Type Team Dorit if you support her strong stance and want full justice. Type Team Kyle and Erika if you feel their apology was sincere and they've suffered enough. Be honest. Be brutal. The more controversial and fiery your comments, the faster this video spreads. If this courtroom bombshell shocked you, smash that like button right now. Smash it even harder if you want to see the full $35 million paid and real consequences for everyone involved. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. This was only part 2. In part 3, I'm exposing what happens in the next hearing, whether the final secret tape gets played, if the fine increases even more, and Dorit's next powerful move that could completely end the franchise. The apologies have been rejected. The money has been ordered. The exposure is real. And the next 7 days will decide who survives this war and who gets completely destroyed. Turn on your notifications and stay locked in. I'll see you in the next video. What's your verdict? Comment right now.